And welcome back to the Final Fantasy VI Let's Play, ladies and gentlemen. Part 21 to be exact. And when we last left off, we rescued Figaro Castle. It was stuck underneath the sand.
By tentacles.
By tentacles.
Ew.
Gross.
So now we are piloting a castle, something that wouldn't be seen again until Final Fantasy VIII when you piloted a college campus. / military academy.
Did it just grow 4 wheels and just drive off?
No, the halo that was on top of it went under it, and then it became its levitation device.
Yeah, whatever. We got moving castles, that's enough. So because we're able to unjam Figaro Castle, we can now travel to the continent where Coling is back, and it's still there, pretty much intact. Again, really the only city that got hit hard, besides part of
Are you
Zen.
walking right over the mountains? Or are they crumbled mountains?
Like crumbled mountains, I would say.
Alright.
Or it's just dirt.
Bogey!
We got 2 bogeys on our side.
Bogey at 6 o'clock, bogey at
Bogey
1
at,
o'clock.
No, bogey at Sabin's 12. Well, no, it's more like his
It's 5.
5. Yeah, it's 5.
And Sabin's like, really? I got 8:30. Shut up, Sabin.
We got a dog, and so it's like, I see an ass. I got an ass. Noon. Something of the like. Yeah, but I was saying earlier, it's like, really, the only town that got destroyed utterly, besides a piece of Zen when we rescued that kid from the Light of Judgment, was Mobliz.
Right.
You know, that town lost its item shop, its weapon and armor shop.
Basically, wasn't that the Empire City?
What, Mobliz?
Yeah.
No, Vector. You're thinking of Vector. Vector's obliterated, yeah. Sort of.
And it looks like Falk came to the village.
Yeah. Falls everywhere now. Yeah, did the world destroy... Oh, yeah. Are we sure the world crumbled, or did the seasons just change?
Could be.
Perhaps the seasonal change is the equivalent of the apocalypse to the townspeople.
I like to see the trees wither and die. Thanks, Kafka. So what's this prompt there? Why don't equip all your party members?
That's kind of a weird prompt there. That's an old guy. It's
He wants to strip your characters.
Yeah, he can strip your characters, those that are not in your party, which don't exist at the moment, or you can unequip all of them. Yeah, it's for the sake of, you know, not having to painstakingly individually remove all the equipment from every character.
I suppose that might be a good thing for espers, but can be kind of a pain in the butt.
Well, that old guy follows us later on.
Rachel, yep, still dead.
Still dead? Locke. Have you seen Locke? Okay, well, not that we ever thought that Locke was dead. Well, until after we committed suicide. Well, we attempted suicide anyway.
I believe Locke. Oh, hey, Setzer! Good to see you again. He's like, you're alive.
Shit. I really like this chair.
I kind of like what Setzer's got here. Like, Setzer's like, okay, look, I went with you for fun and a good laugh. The world blew up.
And I
lost got my priorities straight here.
And I lost my airplane. I think that's what he was most bummed out of the most, is that he lost his wings.
He seems to have also lost He seems to have also lost his will to live, especially in the post-apocalyptic world. Considering what the fuck happened, I don't blame him. Because now he can't even gamble anymore.
Yeah, no, the owner of the world's only airship and owner of the world's only casino. He lost both.
Shit.
But a few words from Celeste butters him up pretty easily.
Can you just stick your sword in him?
No.
Come on, give him a friendly doink.
No Setzer, no airship.
If it works with Tom Berries, it works with him.
Yeah, but not now. So we're gonna give us another one. Airship, that is.
Where?
Over at Daryl's tomb, a place that opens up in the world of
That's
ruin.
a hell of a memento. You can't just leave flowers there. You gotta bury her with a fucking airship.
Well, that airship was Daryl's, and Setzer will dare not use Daryl's airship until an emergency situation such as now.
So I don't know. Another question. We're going to get Daryl's ship. Is it wrecked?
No.
So we got a perfectly functioning airship in there. How did she die and crash?
Well, she did crash, and Setzer will jump in the gun a bit here, but when we get to that story sequence, Setzer will comment that he found the wreckage of the Falcon.
Okay.
He restored it and put it where the tomb is.
I admittedly did miss that point. Okay.
Yeah.
Setzer blacked out.
Yeah, I was like, wait, where was Daryl's tomb? This person, she was your friend? Yeah, she was a piece of work. So I buried her with all these monsters. Could be anything looking down just to keep your eyes peeled.
Let's go tomb
This
raiding.
is a really fucking huge tomb.
That's a catacomb. They can be big if you want them to.
No, but it's like, this place is 98% airship storage, 2%, you know,
Tomb.
a tomb.
So now we got new monsters here. X-rays. What do these things do?
Exo-rays only have one attack that really annoys. Well, I mean, they can physically attack and all that, but Doom Pollen. Instant zombie.
Which is like Berserk and Confusion, and you can't heal them.
This place wants to make you part of the ranks of the undead.
Well, hey, you're not the living have no place in the world of the dead.
I guess so, but this place also has my airship.
Son of a bitch.
So I kind of need that. So back off.
When you're here, stock up as much as you can on Revivifies or healing or status prevention equipment if you can.
Yeah, I believe ribbons will help prevent zombie. The thing is, though, almost all the battles here drop Revivifies when you finish them off.
That's great.
So it saves you a buck or two if you can finish the battle. You should be able to, though, because a lot of enemies here are weak to fire.
Okay.
Which you should
our
have.
Plants are dead, and the dead in the plant don't like fire.
Absolutely.
Which makes you kind of wonder, are you really fighting... Some of them are undead, some of them are just weeds with attitudes.
Yeah, we'll be seeing one of those weeds with attitude momentarily. Not counting the X-rays. They look like flowers. I wouldn't classify them as weeds.
Is that light?
What, 7 flush?
Yeah.
7 flush is non-elemental.
Okay.
But
I
is
thought
it
it was a holy attack for some
glorious?
reason.
It's like a fabulous flare.
Jackpot! Really, Stetson?
Oh, he's already getting his spirit up.
I wonder if Stetson would ever challenge any monster to a game at dice.
He used the fixed
Not
dice.
craps, dice.
He used the fixed dice. You cheater!
How do you think I always win? Ooh, the Genji helmet.
Genji helmet. This is usually end game equipment, but it's in terms of Genji equipment here, it's just really good equipment in terms of stats. Nothing really special, but it does really give it a good boost. Anyway, Daryl's tomb is a bit puzzly. Nothing too complicated though.
I mean, let's face it. Who would think who would think there are turtles in a goddamn
Setzer
crypt?
wants to really make sure no one disrupts Daryl's tomb.
God bless him.
Letters have been carved here. Hero. Oh, random battle. And here, kiss.
Kissy.
There's no Q. Kissy. Delaro and wet.
Zoo. Huh?
Maybe it's a puzzle.
Oh, that's another serious mainstay. Marlboro. Or in this game, Mad Oscar.
Mad Oscar.
Because it does look like Oscar the Grouch. Do you think that could be a really bad ending for Sesame Street? And in the end, Oscar became the Marlboro.
And just bad breaths the entire town.
Oh.
It's kind of morbid.
I remember how on Final Fantasy 12 there was a whole race of Marlboro monsters. Yeah, like it starts as the basic Marlboro is a lowly little cabbage-headed monster, but then they get bigger and nastier as the game goes on. They eventually start taking more regal forms. My personal favorite was the King Marlboro because it had a cute little crown on it.
But will they eventually look like the Marlboros that they are known for?
They always look like Marlboros. It's just that a matter of size, they grow up and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
The biggest one is the rare mark named Carrot. A 7-year-old Marlboro. It was kept in as a little plant, but then it grew into a Marlboro, then it went back to its hometown.
So
and that one had the really nasty bad breath.
So those 4 tombstones that we found have pieces of a phrase. You have to arrange them in a certain way. That's wrong. Here lies what the...
Here lies...
He was my best friend. Next to Daryl. I like Daryl more. What do I do? Skanaru.
Russian?
Yes. No
Sounds
one
like a name
drank
created
like
with
he
the
did.
Great Bowel Famine of '84.
The
world is square.
Yes, it's backwards. For the world is square, which was Squaresoft's marketing slogan.
Or the fact that you live on a square piece of world.
That could be too, yeah. In Final Fantasy's case, you're absolutely right. But yeah,
Experience egg.
the world is square is what you're trying to spell backwards, and when you do that, you get the location of the experience egg. Now, if you already know the location, you don't need to do that at all, but I wanted to show it off for Let's Play's sake. There it is. Secret compartment here with the experience egg, a relic that when equipped doubles your experience to the person who has it equipped. Now, I got right there the Zarya ground. Do you pronounce the C in there?
Scissorina.
The Scissorina gown. That is a dress for Realm. Zarina, whatever. That is a dress for Realm. Pretty nifty stat buffs and all that, but... And we're jumping the gun a bit here. I apologize.
Are you taking your ball and
going
going
I apologize for leaving the tomb and not getting it done in one fell swoop, but I can get something really nifty with that armor piece I just got. in the meantime, we got D-Buys here.
Aw, looks like Cousin It.
Yeah, they're so adorable, but they don't like fire that often. Dreamland just puts you to sleep, nothing to worry about. There's 6 of these fuckers. And some of them just run away.
Do they give AP or something?
I don't know. It's kind of like
you monster! These things can't even blink and you flashed them with photography?
Damn right. Their eyes become bloodshot.
They scream in terror.
And then I roast them. The turkeys. All right, so yeah, this is really weird. I realized what I'm doing, but I'm leaving the tomb early because of that piece of equipment that I just got. We are heading north of this continent to the brand new Colosseum.
There's a Colosseum.
There's a Colosseum, yeah. If you recall, in the World of Balance, there was an old man that said that we should always have a dedication or monument to war because he loves war.
And everybody looked like he's fucking goofy.
Yeah,
I
but
would too.
after the World of Ruin,
why not?
Suddenly he has a Colosseum. He was able to fulfill his dream, build a Colosseum
after the world was destroyed.
After the world was destroyed.
What a fucking lot of
to give people, I guess, a sense of, purpose.
What's up with that flash?
You can find, that was about the video's bit rate. Crap in the bed for a second.
Okay.
The Dragon Neck's Colosseum. The dragon's neck.
Why is it neck?
I don't know.
Is that?
Hey. Yeah, Ultros is a receptionist in this place. We don't fight him anymore.
He should totally be in Kingdom Hearts 3 as the receptionist for the Olympus Colosseums.
Hey, we talked to this guy, the Imperial Trooper. Talk to the Emperor twice. Use this when you talk to him. He's really vague. I thought the Emperor was dead.
The Emperor is dead.
Yeah, that guy must be delusional. In fact, he's not even a real Imperial Trooper. He's a cosplayer.
Could be.
Maybe. Anyway, so here's how the Colosseum works. You talk to the guy, you say with pleasure, and then you bet an item. Depending on the item, you can either get something really good in exchange, or something else in exchange that's equally good, or you can crap out and get an elixir where you fight Chupon, who will most likely sneeze you out of the battle. It means you lost the item. So this arena gown that I'm betting can get me the Minerva, which is a sexy, sexy piece of equipment for Celeste and Terra. But you fight the Sky Base to get it. Sky Base likes to use Doom.
Right.
So if you enter the battle with a wall ring equipped, you're not losing this battle.
Right.
I missed the first time there, but give it some time.
The only thing about the Colosseum mechanics, however, is you are completely at the mercy of your AI roulette.
Yes.
So despite... Oh, it's not immune to Doom.
Nope.
Nice. And he commits suicide! And there's like a whole bunch of people that are ripping up their tickets. Like,
son of a bitch.
Wowzer!
Look at that.
Oh, that puts some hair on my chest.
Oh, I love that. But it's not just stats that the Minerva
is it holy
boostier. It absorbs and negates a lot of fucking things.
Like what?
It absorbs ice.
Right.
Lightning, fire. I want to say wind too. Well, no, it doesn't. It doesn't absorb wind. It negates wind. And it just Celeste is gonna be just fine for the rest of the day.
Are you gonna get one for Terra?
I can get one later on for Terra. Yeah.
I would like you to get one for Terra now if you could.
I will get. Oh, I can't get one out for Terra because I don't have any more gowns to bet.
Wait, time out. What do you mean you don't have any more gowns to bet?
Well, I had to, in order to get the Minerva Bustier, I had to bet okay, I'm just gonna call it by its advanced name. It's called the Regal Gown in the advanced translation. That's what you bet to get the Minerva Bustier. But I only got one of those, so one Minerva.
So wait, if you bet the item, win or lose, it's gone?
Yes, it's gone. You're exchanging pretty much.
Oh shit. Okay, I didn't know that. I thought it was
Oh, you bet this and you get another one in conjunction with the.
No, if you bet that, you get your item back.
Oh no.
Oh shit, I know that.
Yeah, you trade the item for something else.
If you win.
So, if anything, if you really want to get experimental with the Colosseum, say before going in there, that way if you get a bad bet, you can just reset the game. Or, Chupon will come and take your item away. Because it's considered what the game calls a bad bet.
Believe it or not, there is a way to cheese them if you could do lock with that 99.99 times 8 move.
You also got to have a high enough speed stat.
Right, because Chupon's pretty much got damn near initiative.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. So we're back in Daryl's tomb. There's a switch you flick. That's right there. It's submerged in water now. So make sure the water level's low enough first before you can do that. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to go inside that room.
All right.
It's pretty simple, though. You know, this place is not going to throw you for a loop.
It's not. Just break things that can light. Just break characters that can light stuff on fire, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Or if you got revive magic.
Well, you are entering this battle. You are entering this place earlier than intended because this is a mandatory part of the game. Getting Setzer into the airship. Hey, the presenter. Alright, so I might as well show off this glitch. Well, not glitch, but more like exploit one time. So I'm activating an echo screen, maybe wondering why. Well, I am going to rig the RNG. I am going to manipulate Setzer slots. Because I'm going to show off Joker Doom.
I did the same thing sometimes when I have to do Eunice congratulations. Or the Lady Luck's congratulations. Because there's no fucking way you're going to tell me that not cheesing 3 stars is amazing.
How does that go about?
I do it routinely. Once I figured out how to do it properly.
Yeah.
And it's the only time is when I'm playing it 10-2 after so long.
Yeah.
It takes you a while to remember what the 7s come up. Once I do, I start timing and I get 3 7s whenever I can. Because those items are too fucking good.
So all 3 7s initiates Joker Doom. This kills anything. Anything. Even if it has immunity to instant death. It will kill it. Speedrunners love Joker Doom. And the thing is, though, is that for the most part, Setzer slots are rigged so that Joker Doom is impossible.
Right.
Unless you manipulate the RNG. Activating an echo screen, for some odd fucking reason, sets the RNG so that Joker Doom is possible. I say possible. It's not guaranteed. Possible.
Is that because of the bad coding of 6?
I don't know if it was bad coding or deliberate, considering just how broken Joker Doom is, and because you can pause the game to pause the reels.
Alright.
So that you can rig them easily. I like to look at it as, you know, Setzer's gambling. You know, he's not just a gambler, but he's also a dirty gambler.
I also like how there was a little airship on his going upward.
That's pretty cool.
But whatchamacallit, yeah, like I was saying though, with 10-2, I did the exact same thing because I like to cheese that. That congratulations. That was how I cheesed Paragon.
Yeah.
Because after I beat him, Trema was nothing. I was able to beat him at level 65.
So you may be asking, so why show off Joker Doom now, of all things? Well, I want to show it off at least once. I'm not going to show it off the rest of the game anymore. But Presenter, when killed, drops the Dragon Claw. The thing is, the shell is also considered a separate enemy that also drops the Dragon Claw. So if you're able to kill both of them simultaneously, which is possible without Joker Doom, you get 2 Dragon Claws.
Right.
So I wanted 2 Dragon Claws. Dragon Claws are Sabin's next claw. It's wholly elemental. Really ideal for this place when you're about to finish it.
Right, and it's a smart move. I never knew that.
So we got the boss battle for this place. Daryl sleeps here, and Dullahan says, I sleep here.
Dullahan is known as a monster in famous lore for not having a head, and here's his head.
His head. Oops. And here's my drill. It took me a while to realize what this thing was.
I think you could also trade this one's MP and win the fight.
If it's an MP-based creature, maybe not. I do know that you can steal something from this guy, but you can't because you're not going to have lock in this part of the game. I think it's a Genji Glove. Or maybe of the sort. But because it's impossible to have lock for the sequence of the game, you can never get it. What a tease. Actually, no, you can refight this thing in the Soul Tower.
Right.
In the advanced port. So you got your chance to get Genji Gloves there, but at that point in the game, you should have like fucking 4 of them already. Anyway, I'm using Edgar's Debilitator, which I may have used already. I got a bit of my info incorrect last time. It doesn't change the weakness, it adds a weakness. Right. So, if an enemy is afraid of fire, and now the Debilitator says he's afraid of thunder, now he's afraid of fire and thunder.
You know what? I have to confess I goofed. I didn't realize Setzer actually fell down, because if you look at that little debris there where his head is facing,
yeah,
I thought that was his legs. So he's like this.
Ow.
Dullahan here seems to love ice magic.
Dullahan loves ice magic. And you know what, though? The thing that bums me out the most about Dullahan, his physical attacks hurt. Like, in the front row, he's hitting you for like 600. And that's pretty nasty. But yeah, he loves ice magic. He'll do Ice 2 multicast every once in a while. He'll do Ice 3 multicast every once in a while.
Don't you use Celestis Runic for that?
Celestis Runic, if you want to absorb the entire thing for that, true. Thing is that Sabin, Edgar, and Celeste will be doing so much damage beforehand that they'll be changing Dullahan's attack script before he becomes a threat. That, and I have, since I got the Minerva Boostier out of sequence, Celeste absorbs pretty much all of his attacks except for physical. But that's what Golem's for. I love
Sure
Golem.
Celeste absorbs his magic because you just pretty much took some ice damage there.
Who, Celeste?
Yeah.
No, I got the Mineral Booster on. Celeste ain't taking shit. You'll see next time Dillahan decides to do some magic. If it's ice, anyway. Because after you take a certain amount of HP away, Dillahan begins curing himself. For paltry amounts, so you don't have to worry about that.
He heals himself?
Yeah, he heals himself
He's
after
dead.
a while. Yeah, I know. Well, I don't think he's considered undead. But he hates fire, though. They usually attribute a weakness attributed to the undead. But, he's not considered dead.
And he's out. By the way, I love his design.
It's a pretty badass design. We'll fight a color palette of that in the Coliseum later on.
And Setzer eats dirt.
Setzer sleeps with Daryl.
Oh, damn!
Secret switch on the tomb. See, I have Setzer in the lead because logically he would know where that's at. You got any other character in the lead? It's like, how'd you know that was there? I don't know.
Internet.
Yeah, cool.
Steampunk Google. I wonder what that's like.
Otherwise known as the Yellow Pages.
Don't fall off to your left or your right. You're gonna die.
Yeah, kind of a steep drop.
Aw.
I always figured they had more planned with Daryl.
Possibly.
Because it's one thing and one thing only. I know this is very shallow, but she has a unique sprite.
So did Leo.
There is no other sprite like Daryl's.
So
She's
did
not
Leo and so did Rachel.
Yeah. Yeah, Rachel, yeah, you're right about that. Character important NPCs usually get their own unique sprites. Until Bannon, anyway. Bannon gets color swapped later on for Duncan.
Whee! The world of balance. I already miss it.
Yeah. Bright skies, blue water, green grass, yellow sand.
And
sand's
the
yellow
clown's
in World
just a
of Ruin.
clown.
It looks like a dick.
What?
Oh, there's nothing like flying. Really should get your paint job checking the Falcon, Daryl.
Yeah, seriously.
You can always tell the Falcon is a superior ship. Such as Blackjack has 2 fans, Falcon has 4.
Mm-hmm.
I remember in the PlayStation 1 version, this part of this sequence right here loads the Falcon incorrectly. Yeah. It loads the Blackjack with the Falcon's colors. So it looks really fucking weird.
Yeah.
And it kind of startled me at first, like, oh shit. Like, what happened to the Falcon? The Black Falcon.
Be back before sunset.
Yeah.
I love this little dictionary here. It shows that they're great friends, possible great lovers, and great rivals. Unfortunately, she didn't make it to the hill.
Nope.
And Setzer started shit in the bed.
Should have brought a phone.
This is a really powerful story told with such minimalist detail. I imagine if we got a 6 remake that would show Daryl's plane crashing and burning, which would add, I guess, a little bit more in terms of showing without telling, but you can do just fine when you tell and don't show.
Yeah.
Like, that right there was the perfect way to show.
But, because Daryl's fate was relatively vague, I think it's pretty clear that she's dead. A lot of rumors going about.
Or she pulled an Amelia Earhart and got lost.
Yeah. There are rumors going about for years. By the way, pay attention to the geography here on the map. We're rising through the Falcon, and we just flew past Daryl's tomb.
What?
So we went down south a fuckload of miles to the east just to go back to the west.
Could it be possible?
I didn't, Daryl's tomb is pretty meaty for a tomb. I don't think we traveled that far to the east. How long were those stairs?
5,180 steps, Celeste. That's I'm gonna have you keep that shit to yourself right there.
Step mine's gonna do so much damage.
Follow that dove!
What? It's a bird. I know what I said.
Hey, Setzer, follow this bird!
Yeah. Which way is it going? I don't know. It's telling me to go this way. Alright, so because Celeste saw a random carrier pigeon, she feels compelled to follow it. And we're going to follow it to this town. Next part. Fuck!